sustainable. Sustainable is a word with little or no or a lot or some meanings. But we think what sustainable means is you can afford to stay there, you can afford to turn your lights on at night, your roads will be fixed, you will feel safe, and you will have a place to go and you have a place to learn. We feel that's what sustainable is. A social fabric. People want to be private, but they also want to have neighbors. They want to see people and they want to be by themselves. Effective governance. Mr. Hyman produced a whole detailed plan on how do you run something like this. Tree, bad sidewalks, not very pleasant, bad lighting, but there's such a need and such a desire for places like that, that it is. Now this again, on Nussford Boulevard, anybody who's been there on a Friday or Saturday night also knows that despite no help from anybody, that's where people go to hang out. The sidewalks aren't correct, there's no trees, there's no lighting, but it's a nice place and it feels safe and it feels secure and you can see and be seen. I also have another thing, we don't like to talk about it too much, but I found that out when I was designing, say, wooden houses, is people like things that stop bullets. And I don't, we don't like to talk about that too much. But it is an important characteristic. Now, the only thing about block and steel is very good. A lot of people know how to do it. Materials are available. People have done it for years and years. It can be rented out, it can be used by all the various people. But having the schools as a very integral part of the town center means schools are used 5 or 6 hours a day, 5 days a week, 8 months a year. But what about the evening? If anybody's ever gone up to UTEC about 6 o'clock at night and gotten into one of those traffic jams, there's an enormous demand for adult education, for all sorts of things. That was very kind of you.
You know what? I might have to help you know the previous